Hi, everyone. I just heard the news and just thought I would do a quick video. This video is not monetized, by the way. One thing I don't do is somebody passes away and make a video. I don't monetize it out of respect for the person. Very, very shocking news. Uh, uh, as most of you know, Black Sabbath just did a reunion with Ozzy. And I watched the whole, not the whole concert, but I watched the Black Sabbath part of it. And I thought, for all of the health issues Ozzy was having, he did such a great job. And what I noticed when watching the the concert is just, I already knew it, but hearing and seeing it now, like just recently, just how much people loved Ozzy. Even if you're not a fan, even if some of them aren't probably fans of Black Sabbath or even Ozzy's, solo career, but they love Ozzy as a person because he was such a great character, right? And I'm sure he was in a lot of pain the last few years, and uh, he's not in pain anymore. That's the way I look at it. Uh, that's the way I look at people, and even pets when they're not healthy and they're in pain. Sometimes, if they do pass away, you have to at least think they're not in pain anymore. And it was, I think Ozzy, I'm sure he always knew, but with that concert, there was just so much love going towards him, and so much love going to the audience too from Ozzy, and it's just shocking. I got no, not maybe not shocking. We all knew he was struggling, but still it is a shock. And one thing I just want to say, one thing that I dislike, basically I hate about when somebody like Ozzy passes away. So I'm sure you'll see other YouTube videos. Ozzy dead, at the age of whatever. Ozzy dead at the age of 76, and I think that is so disrespectful to the person. Just put, rest in peace, Ozzy, or whatever. Show a little respect. And, I know there's, Ozzy fans that aren't fans of his wife, Sharon. But, my thoughts and prayers go out to her and the family. Uh, he might not have lived all this time without her because I'm sure, Ozzy back in the day put her through a lot. She's not perfect, but Ozzy wasn't a perfect person either. Nobody's perfect. And I'm sure the other band members of Black Sabbath are pretty upset, of course, as are millions and millions of fans. Like I said, I think he's got to be one of the most loved rock musicians out there, even if you don't like his music. Kind of similar in a way to maybe a character like Lemmy. So yeah, my Black Sabbath. I've loved Black Sabbath since the early '70s. I didn't really follow Ozzy's solo career because I was just such a big fan of Black Sabbath. It's like no, it's and I'm not even that big of a like a heavy metal fan, but with Black Sabbath, I am a big fan. So I would, you know, just love your thoughts on Ozzy and what he's meant to you in your life, and may he rest in peace. And thank you, Ozzy, for all of the great music. And he was such a, like I said, he was such a character. He was so funny. So thank you for all of the laughs too.